it's totally brilliant, and congratulations on a performance that was so difficult, I think, because it was all about the emotional core of Caesar in this one. What were your main challenges in your book?
Well, it was great to
Yeah.
come into this story and see a completely different side of Caesar and be faced with, when Matt pitched the idea of the movie to me, and I knew it was going to be a Caesar-centric mythic sort of quest, mythic story, but to have him, the empathetic, ape leader that we've seen him throughout 2 films, who is able to empathise with human beings, suddenly to be fueled with such hatred and a desperate need to avenge and to go off on this quest to revenge the personal losses, was a very dark sort of place to go to, really. And so my memory of this entire shoot was it was in a very intense, very emotionally taut, and plus the sort of things that were going on in my life. Personal loss was all, and over a Canadian, very cold Canadian winter, there was a bleakness to the whole shoot, but it comes out. It comes out in this film.
Absolutely, and of course, you're no stranger to mocap. But in this one, it's such a complex array of emotions. He goes through everything. Is that difficult to translate now, or working with Weta all these years, what they expect and what you can bring?
No, sure, no. Yeah. They know my face more than
yes, you're their main face.
Anyone in the world. For 17 years we've been on and off, working together, and they've broken down the anatomy of my facial muscles and how to make the emotions that I portray as the character come across in Caesar. And this time, the software and the rendering and the way that they bring the fur and the textures, the skin textures, the eyes. It all goes to show that, if you look at Rise and you look at War and the evolution of what they do as artists to make it more real, it's phenomenal. They've really broken the mold this time.
Yeah, and this one is a culmination, and although it's a big blockbuster movie, the emotional core of all the characters is there. So how did everybody work together, and did you feel like you were making something special? I've not seen anything that intense before.
No, we certainly were aware of it. We all feel very, it is an incredible family, this our troupe of apes and people who've joined the story throughout the 3 films. And I think the thing that we commonly share is that everyone is proud to have been part of it and feel very privileged to be part of a series of films which are grand entertainment. They are blockbusters, but actually have real substance and are intelligent films. They're brilliantly written, well directed by Matt Reeves, the last 2, and Rupert Wyatt on the first one. And that actually have something to say about the world that we live in today, and that's what these films are supposed to do. And what cinema should be about, everyone we're incredibly passionate about this work.
What remains the most resonant message for you in the whole Planet of the Apes saga and storytelling?
In the whole, I think probably the idea that the whole metaphor of apes is so that we can look at ourselves. Clearly, that's the case, but it's being able to therefore say, this film really is about the demise of empathy. It's about the world that we live in today, where if the dangers of looking at others, at people who are other to us, and seeing them as a threat or different to us in some way objectifying them, it makes us see ourselves as humans as a one united organism and part of the planet, and that's why they're so powerful. That's why they keep resonating. That's why they continue to live and have been around for the last 5 decades.
Absolutely. And finally, do you feel like great movies come to you, or you are lucky in the way that you choose them? You've been part of such iconic films throughout your whole career.
I feel incredibly lucky. I think you do attract things to a certain extent. Yes. I do believe that.
Talent is a reason.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think you search out projects and they search you out too, and hopefully you meet in the middle and you get lucky and but genuinely, I've had the most incredible ride playing this character all the way through from infancy to adulthood, which is a very rare experience for an actor to be able to do, and yeah, it's been a wonderful experience.